Hi guys, it's Shishka1 coming right back at you with an all-new Boom Beach video. Well guys, today's video is about unlocking Barrage. That's right, we're going to be able to unlock this bad boy. Hopefully you saw my community post. Told you we have changed routes. We were looking at building health, but you know, we were kind of one key short, so had we been able to open it 8 hours sooner, yeah, maybe. But because we can't, Barrage, and Barrage is the way to go. I've just spent nearly the better part of the last hour trying to collect this chest in gold. It's been awfully tricky. I managed at the end to string some wins together, and here we are, able to open this thing in gold. So let's go ahead and do it. Boom, look at all that juicy tech. Yeah, I practically fell out of 15. I think the reason why, though, was because a lot of people had just probably also received their chests, and they had effective tech, and they were already pushing it where I wasn't. I wanted to make sure I could collect this in gold, so, you know, some of the cream was rising. And anyway, we've now caught up, and hopefully we will surpass. Yeah, oh, the one thing I was supposed to do was do some calculations to figure out how much troop damage I can afford, but we didn't do that. Anyway, let's go ahead and unlock Barrage right now. Boom. Boom. Oh, it feels so good. And we're going to take it up to rank 4. Here we go. That's all we can afford anyway, right? Although we are getting pretty close already to max. Max Barrage is not going to matter until we reach 4 ER. But we definitely are keeping this in mind now as the paradigm has shifted more towards Barrage. Barrage is going to be a very important GBE ability this season, especially on this path that I've chosen here, because as it is right now, the only thing I have to spend GBE on was flares. But now with Barrage, we have things to spend GBE on. In 3 ER, it doesn't matter if you're rank 4 or rank 5. It's going to be the same Barrage count either way, whether they have building health or not. Without building health, the ERs at 3 ER have 20,000 health. So that's going to be 2 Barrage either way. 2 rank 4 Barrage is 10,000 plus 10,000, and, you know, 2 rank 5 is 14 plus 14. And then if you've got 50% building health, that means the ERs have 30k. I think you guys can do the math. It'll take 3 rank 4 Barrages, that's 3 times 10,000, or it'll take 3 times 14, you know, because 2 times 14 is only 28. You'll be 2,000 short. You need that third one. Point is, rank 4 is fine for 3 ER. But it won't be for 4. I'll let you guys do the numbers, do the math, but I think you can figure out why you're going to want to have max for that. Yeah, let's jump into it, guys. I've been waiting to do this for a while. I know we can probably afford to spend at least 1 on the troop damage right now. Is there anything else I'd really want to spend on at the moment? Anything else I really want to save for? GBE. GBE, GBE. You know what? Let's just do both. Boom and boom. Okay, I know we can afford it. I just want to make sure we've got enough for the building health when we come to unlock that. But it shouldn't be a problem because that's still going to be 2 chests out. Okay. Let's jump into it. Oh, this base design might need to change, but we'll see. I almost feel like, you know what, let's take a quick review of a couple of these hits here at the end, just to see what I was doing. I've got rank 1 tanks. I was definitely using them in some of these hits. Some of these hits were like 2 tanks, 2 warriors, 4 bombardiers. The idea is to, like, hopefully not have the tanks die to cannons too much, and maybe they can get out ahead of the bombardiers and run over mines. It doesn't always work that way, but it kind of does. I mean, these bases just get nasty. You know, they've got those 2 multi-nodes like I do with the extra defenses. They've got all the mines, and of course, everyone's had time to dial in these mines. But you can see the tanks are running over some mines for me here. It kind of works out. There's a lot of tricky flaring going on here. I was just trying to pop this one mine. Yeah, this is what it takes, guys. I was just, I don't know what to tell you. It was rough trying to farm this thing in gold, but we did it. Oh yeah, look at this. Whoop! Right between the mines. And boom! Anyway, you know what? I don't think reviewing this is going to help me much for my hits, because these hits have now drastically changed. Yeah, let's just jump into it, heck. I mean, I'm assuming no building health on this guy. Right, so it's just 2 Barrage to take out the far left ER. Do we even need the warriors? I mean, maybe like 2 boats? Go 3-3. We're gonna Bart this one. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Flare this. 1, 2, 3, and a warrior. One barrage, a two barrage. Alright, let's get the delay drop going. Bop, 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 bop. Hopefully the Warriors go straight. Might have been a little too soon. That's good, it's good. Okay, and we can just help out on whichever ER is last. Probably the one on the top right. Yeah, let's go ahead and put some barrage in there. And it's going down. No point in barraging. 310. I like that time. Hey, Nick with the 256. That's not a 310. Let's see what Nick did real quick. Looks like a pretty much a standard heavy rush. He might have had smokes and shocks. Probably smokes at least. Oh yeah, that's right. And we are streaking, which helps, you know. It helps. Double time. Yeah, standard heavy rush junk. Quad time. There's the smokes. I don't see any shocks. Yeah, it just smokes, you know, standard stuff. Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea for, you know, where we are in effective tech and all that good stuff. Okay, this guy's a 50-50. I mean, maybe one boat of Warriors? Just to start the drop? Something like this. One barrage, two barrage. I hope none of my bombardiers go left. I might split this. It's going to be okay either way. This ER needs the help. Barrage right here. Prepare for the Hail Mary. Those mortars are going to be a little bit contentious, but we don't care. Hailing. Barraging. And false retreating. Should I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We just committed a false retreat on a video. We're so bad. We're so evil. Seriously, guys, I wouldn't let false retreats get to you. I do know that it can, and it's not something I normally do. I'm just kind of messing around for the video. But seriously, as a bit of strategy, understand that this is something that any player can do in the game. And it's best not to let it get under your skin, you know? Because then they're actually, like, accomplishing something. So this is also why I just do it offhandedly like that, too. Because, you know, it kind of takes the power out of it, I guess. Anyway, there you go. Boom, sucker. That was evil. And the pun was intended. Okay, moving right along. He's a 50-30. Alrighty, sir. See a few mines on this. We don't really care, though. We'll run it with a tank this time. I mean, I'm just debating if I want to do a split drop or just send everybody and then Hail Mary kind of thing. Oh, there's pros and cons for both, you know. Split drops take time, but then again, so does the Hail Mary. Which one takes more? I don't really know. Does it matter? Probably not. I think we're just going to go with the first gut, which was just send it all. Okay. Flare that, something like this. Two barrage, 1 and 2. Oh, that was only 1. That's an expensive drop. We'll get that second barrage in a moment. There we go. Is that volume a little loud? Seems a little loud to me. Come on, eat those mines, guys. And please no bombardiers. I mean, I don't really care, but this is the whole reason I brought the tanks. It's going to go down either way. Yikes. This is the problem with the tanks, guys. They just don't get out ahead enough. We're going to lose a ton of bombardiers. Still not sure who needs the help. Probably the left ER here. Yeah, let's go ahead and send it. And the top ER. You know, I mean, whatever. We'll see. We'll see. We're kind of going casual. We'll hit the gas when we need to, right? So far we haven't, but I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. Yuna already knows the fate. I think they might have gotten a hint when they saw their first DR drop right after my attack. Boom! We're streaking. Yeah, so hopefully I can get to 17 on this video. That would make a nice video. You know, I never like to make these things too long. YouTube has its algorithmic preferences, and of course that's based on your preferences. Okay, building health and troop damage. I mean, it doesn't really change our approach. Just going to take a little bit longer to plow through it all. By and large, let's have a warrior in here too. Okay. Let's see if I can send a warrior on those 4 mines. If they don't hit him, it's not a big deal, but I'm aiming for him. Oh, yes. Okay, let's work on this ER. It's going to take 3 now. 1, 2, wait for it, and 3. We need to watch how we approach this final ER. Let's clear these 3 mines with these bombardiers. I know it seems suicidal, and you know, it is, actually. Let's flare here. Send it. I don't know about this, but it's going to go down. I'm not used to being so aggressive with the bombardiers. I've been just gingerly dancing around mines and everything so far this season. But hey, we'll take it. Take a quick look at what happened to our opponent. That was a fizzle. I guess just a bomba hit, and maybe he ran into my mines of fun on the left side. Quad time it. Yeah, I was doing hits like this just an hour ago. Yep, nice delay. Oh, some of his warriors split off. That hurt. But he still had 1 bomb to make it, so that was fine. Yeah, here's where he's going to run into trouble. Yep. Okay. So, probably not a boss fight, but maybe. Maybe it's a boss fight. Just depends, you know? Yeah, this season, Barrage is going to be really important. You know, one of the things that was starting to get to me was as I was doing all these hits, and all I had was flares to spend my GBE on, I realized we really, really need Barrage, because there was nothing to spend my GBE on. It was such a waste. Now we can put it to really good work. Okay, this person has the building health also, and 40 TD. Similar approach, however, I want to add 1 warrior to the mix. I really don't think we needed all those bombardiers. And let's start like this. Try to get the timing right, you know, so the warriors are distracting for the tanks, and maybe they're going to eat some mines. Maybe they won't, but I honestly don't care. We're going to get through it either way. Let's go ahead and work on some barrage. 1, 2, well, we're just wait for it. And 3. And these are rank 1 tanks, and I don't have troop health, so, you know, they don't last too long. But they do eat mortars and stuff like that, and they will eat the occasional sniper shot. So we like that, as opposed to our bombardiers doing that kind of stuff. Now let's clear some of these mines with barrage. I totally forgot we have that option. Oh, helps if I pay attention to my troops. Okay, over here. And setting up the Hail Mary. Yeah. With an impressive time of 2:34. I think that'll win, though. Let's see how our opponent's doing. Oh, yeah. 208, and they're coming into the Mines of Fun. Will you maneuver through? Yeah, you will. It's a good flare. Okay, so I don't think that's going to be enough for 17. So I think we're going to have to get one more. Let's see, though. Yeah, it's not enough. 2 stars shy. Let's do it. At least the queues haven't been too bad for me right now. Oh, yeah, something I wanted to talk about this season, though, was how bad it is for non-IT. Yeah, that worries me, because it's been really hard for non-IT players to collect chests in any timely fashion, because, you know, they just send all their troops out and die. So it's really not healthy for the state of the game. Let me just focus on this hit, and hopefully I spend a little bit more time talking about that afterwards. Okay, this guy's a 50-50. He's not wasting much time on us. I feel like... No, it's not a barrage player. I'm not sure what we're fighting. Probably a heavy rusher or something. Well, that first tier went down kind of fast. Okay, let's just stick with this combo and send it. Flare right here. Get the tanks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get those guys out. And we'll send the warrior out too. And we'll send the warrior up here in the top corner. Not sure how necessary that was, but, you know, hey, we got everybody out. Let's go ahead and do some barrage action down here. Oh, man, he got me quickly. 1, 2. We need to just start setting up the hails. Let's barrage this. Pray there's not a bunch of mines that are going to take me out over here. Cycle that flare. We got no time to waste. 3-2. I don't feel good about this one. McLovin! Oh yeah, 319. You rocked me. I knew we were going to run into one of these techs. He definitely had barrage. That's a barrage time. I think, right? Yeah, exactly. Barrage and heavy rush. Oh man, he's even got GBE? He was already working on that one. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to drop. I guess he just likes to pre-work on it. It's not actually Barton. Oh, he is Barton out both. Okay, nicely done. Nicely done. Well, now we're 11 stars out. You know, that's the way it goes. You can't expect to just waltz right in, you know? Would have been nice, though. Would have been really nice. Give it a couple more attempts here, but we'll have to cut it off at that point, or maybe do some fancy editing to try to smash this all into a digestible video. Oh, yeah, so I was talking about the instant training, or lack thereof. Like, it's just really bad this season when people can't get their chest. It means that we don't get a lot of artificial stars in the pool. which hurts everybody. Like, most of the stars are generated in the lower ranks, you know, because those matches, like, maybe you win 10, but you only lose 7, like in Iron or something like that. You know what I mean? So a lot of those stars are artificial, and they add to the pool. The more matches we play in the lower ranks, the more total stars are available for everyone to have. When that pool is more shallow, that means overall progression is a little bit more, it's just tricky. It's harder, right? Anyway. 50% on the troop damage. This looks pretty straightforward, folks. I know you guys are like, why are you even bringing tanks? Because I can, pretty much. Go ahead and drop the tanks too. Ooh, I was trying to split that sniper tower. We need another split. It's going to be about here. I think. Uh-oh, they're all going down. Is anybody going up? Nope. Oops. No, we gotta split something, guys. How about this? Let's go ahead and take this. 1, 2. Oh, gosh. Really? Okay, thank you. You know what? Hail Mary, let's just go. Golly, I'm wasting time. Just not used to these hits. That's my fault. Up here. I might need another flare, so I don't want to do the barrage, because I've only got rank 3 flares. Yeah, just throw the flare. Okay, and that was the right call, because they weren't all going to wrap around. Hurry up! Hurry up! You know, we're still warming up. I mean, you guys saw these are the first hits I'm doing with Barrage, so I'm not in the gear, but this is what I wanted you guys to see. Plus, I wanted to do some live hits. Didn't want to show you a bunch of replays. Hey, that wins. Okay, back to the boss fight. Back to the boss fight. 1 star away. We were 2 stars out before. Now we're 1 star. We're just inching our way there. But yeah, anyway, back to the non-IT discussion. You know, it would have been nice had they put some stronger troops in maybe earlier. Like, maybe the tanks could have just come earlier, because at least they could have leveled those up and been a little bit more solid on their feet. But not having a viable front line with all those mines and the flamethrowers out early, it's just bloody murder. So, I feel bad for you guys, and believe me, I hear your cries. But, unfortunately, I'm not so sure Supercell does. Okay. 50% on the DVD. Similar hit as before. Let's just not mess this one up. I really don't need those tanks. Those are absolutely useless. We can stick with the Warriors just because whatever. I mean, more Bombardiers also cost me GBE. I think we pretty much just Hail Mary everything. I think that's the right idea here. Oh, I don't want to open. Let's open like this. Just get the flamethrower down and let's just start going. 1, 2 barrage. Cycle that flare like we just don't care. Whoop, zoom out. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing everything I want to see. Okay, flare. We're gassing it, folks. Cycling. 1 more to cycle. Sending it. Let's go. For 17, I don't know. This guy was fast too. I don't know. 310. Eh. Probably got me faster. Yeah, I think they were 16 before. Dang it. What'd you do? Heavy Rush double barrage? I mean, double ER barrage? Or there's the Warriors. Okay, okay. Oh, you're just going to double Warrior me. No, no. You're going to double barrage it. Alright, alright. Very strong, guys. Anyway, let's jump back into it. Another boss fight. In theory, we're on another boss fight. Okay. 50% on the troop damage. Anything behind these statues? Yeah, a couple of boom mines. Okay, I got a little crazy plan. Here we go. Crazy plan in effect. Let's go. One more flare just to get everybody there. That's Barrage. Uno, dos. This is probably where I should have maybe Hail Married, but we went the split option, so. Oh, what to Barrage? I'm not sure. Top. It'll help get some damage on the flamethrower, too. Or not. But either way, I think that was the right call. Boom. 259? Maybe? I don't know. Didn't really have my eye on this opponent as much on this fight. I don't think so. I don't think they were a 17. Congratulations, Jonte. Darn it, by 3 seconds.
A few moments later. A few inches later. 2 hours later. 1 eternity later.
Okay, so try to make this quick. We did it. We made it to 17. It was rough. As you saw, there were many boss fights. Well, just in the video, but trust me, there were several more in there. Up, down, all around. I think we even fell out of 16 once or twice. We ditched the base. We made a new base. I think this base was kind of the key. This is the Shish Kebabber 2.0, the Rage base. And we used this to help push into 17. I also sped up my hits. You know, we totally got rid of the tanks. We really got rid of a lot of the bombardiers, and we added a lot more warriors. Oh gosh, what can I show you all in here? Well, how about the final hit? So I made it 317 to their 258. Oh, there's one more hit I want to show you as well. So you can see, yeah, there's a ton of warriors here, right? We went 5-3. Name of the game is Bart 2, ladies and gentlemen. We've also maxed our GBE, like the gunboat, and we upped our troop damage one more tick to rank 3. So all these little tweaks helped. But you see that? We barred out 2, flare 1, sayonara sucker, give me my chest. And we got it. But this this was rough. There was a really cool victory in here somewhere. Yeah, it was this guy. This was an 18. This was sort of like what propelled me, like, to give me my final surge in there, the confidence that I needed. We just absolutely ripped this guy. And, I mean, granted, you know, there's not a lot on this base, so this guy generally has a fast hit. And if you're watching, you know, these things happen. Like, I know you messed up your hit. And I'm very grateful for that, so thank you. But anyway, you know, 319 is still a really good time. I mean, this guy had building health, troop damage, troop health, all that good junk, right? He's an 18. So, you know, we had to take both ERs, Bart 1. That's the name of the game when they got the building health. You got a Bart 1, take 2. If they don't have building health, you got a Bart 2, take 1. And then you've also got to just kind of mix in the proper ratio of warriors to bombardiers. Like, I mean, a lot of times, here's a 320. Like, I hardly even rely on the bombardiers. This might have been a warrior hit primarily. This one's all warrior. So, I mean, this is the other thing too, right? It just, you really got to dial it in for whatever base you're hitting. So, oh, sorry, we missed that. We barred that down there. I mean, it's kind of like a no-brainer. We pretty much always BART that. The only other thing to mention on these hits, just a little pointer when you're going up against guys that don't have building health, is so you're going to BART 2, right? Always BART this one last, ideally, just because, again, it's closer to the gunboat. Well, the gunboat resides right here, so there's less travel time. You can save a little bit of time. So make sure your second ER to BART is always this one down here, or, you know, the one closest to the gunboat, depending on the layout. That kind of stuff helps. I guess we'll go ahead and collect this chest right here. It's awesome. Glad to get it. Glad to get it done. And that just gets us one step closer to building health, and then it's going to be onward to 4ER. We'll take one quick view of the tech tree just at the end to make sure I didn't miss anything. Right, we got troop damage tick 3. You see the gunboat back here was maxed. And yeah, barrage rank 4, tanks rank 1. We don't really care about tanks that much. Name of the game is get to building health, unlock that bad boy, max it, and then just start going to 4ER, you know, machine guns after that. That's going to be nice, and we'll take it from there. I'm not even sure which way we're going after machine guns yet. So that's the plan going forward, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. It's a long video. Hope you have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day. And remember, like always, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Take care.